Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
That's right. Betsy and Dennis are talking back and forth about a collaboration book with Amy Berger.
Oh,
You're
nice.
thinking of Dr. Eric Westman,
And Amy's.
which is End Your Carb Confusion.
Yeah.
Fantastic book. Amy and Dr. Westman are both going to be speaking at Keto Salt Lake coming up in 20-something days. It's pretty
so
soon.
close. So close.
Yep.
April is this week.
I know. So we do have Betsy, Dennis, and Carrie on.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Dennis. Hi, Betsy.
Looks like Stwong just joined us. So
Hi,
did
Stwong.
Dr. Maitreya.
Hi, Maitreya.
Kathy's here. Lynette
Kathy.
says, good morning from the super cool Keto Show. Lynette, you're here on a Monday. What's
I
up with
know.
that?
She's going to be gone this week.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
She's coming in.
Carrie says, good morning, Chris and
sure
Miriam.
things are
Leanne says,
taken care of.
good Monday morning. Mary is here, so is Nan. Red Wine is here from Southside, West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
What part of the state is that in?
Is it in the south side?
I'm assuming so.
That's the city name, probably.
Christy Davis is good morning, Chow
Glad you're here,
Hounds.
Red Wine.
Christy earlier this morning was on the Two Crazy Ketos, which is still going on, Keto on the Couch, and was saying that she doesn't want to do just carnivore because she's nursing still.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
okay.
that's probably a good idea. You don't want to dry up your supply, but
Yep.
but anyway,
But
what
we
do
don't.
I
We
know?
don't know a ton about nursing and carnivore.
I know, I sure don't. Let's see. Darlene says, good morning, everyone. Kim is here. Lynette says it's 18 days until Keto
18
Salt Lake.
days.
Tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, we are going to go to the venue.
Yep.
And look around. I need to
Make sure everything's finalized.
Yeah, I need to get the technical information for like the AV setup and everything
Yeah,
like that.
and then tell all the speakers what you need them to supply to you. For
I thought
speakers.
you told them to send you a PowerPoint.
Nope.
Okay. Do you want me to email them?
It just needs to be done.
Oh, okay.
I've been getting their hotel and airfare
Okay.
and talk subject and schedule.
All right. Well, so I'll tell you what to tell them, or I'll just send you that.
I'd be happy to tell them what you
Okay.
want me to say.
Great. Join us says have a good day, everyone. Visual Ketos here. Kate says hello from Texas.
Hello.
First time to watch a live stream.
I'm so
no
glad
pressure.
you're here.
Well, welcome. Yeah. And Sandy says, hey, Southside, West Virginia. What county? Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Carrie says, I'm waiting for an order shipped. I ordered yesterday.
Oh yeah, well it'll take a minute because we don't ship on Saturdays.
Yep,
So
or Sundays.
They'll ship them today or tomorrow at the latest.
Yep. We get a lot of orders over the weekend, and so they work real hard.
Yep, we have extra staff on Monday just to try to get all
Yep.
those orders out.
Sherry says, good morning, friends.
Our shippers are amazing.
Dennis says, Joe and Rachel were counting the minutes, but appear to be having more time on the couch just now.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay.
We were actually just watching it before we went live. Sean says, a quick good morning from rainy California. Oh, that's coming our way tomorrow.
Yay! Well, it's actually a 40% chance of rain today. Nothing
it?
yet, but
Oh. All I know is I washed my car on Saturday, so obviously
yeah,
it's gonna
I know.
rain.
I thought I should wash my car. Wait, it's gonna rain. Nope, not gonna do that.
Hoofiness here says, good morning. Good morning, awesome bears and Keto Chow Hounds. Be amazing today. Okay, fine. I
Good
will.
morning.
Tomorrow works too.
Yeah.
Sharon says, hello all and happy Monday morning.
Hello, Sharon.
Rita is here, so is Rick Wind and Jill.
Hi, guys.
Alan says good morning. Virginia
Alan.
says good morning.
Hi,
Carrie says
Virginia.
59 days, no coffee or caffeine. You're almost to the 60.
Carrie, you're amazing.
Mimi says good morning, everyone. KK is getting off, so I hopped over. Luke says get to hang out for a bit. Welcome.
Hey, Luke, how are you?
Kay's here. Says, can you tell me what capacity container I need for a 21 meal bag? So it's the 11 cup of the Better Home and Garden.
Yep,
Fits one.
that's the one that we like. We have like,
Yeah, the 18 and a half cup.
yeah, which is, it fits at 1.5 bags.
And if I'm not mistaken, hold on a second.
And
let's
you know
see.
what we've done too
Keto
in the past is
Chow
I've just cut
Saber.
I've got a bunch of singles and I've just cut the tops off and thrown them in the thing. So, because I like having the singles for traveling and stuff, but I don't want to store them in my cupboard. So I just dump them in the big bin, which makes me happy.
There they are.
Oh, yeah. So that's the one that 18.6.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for grabbing that.
Yeah, so
And
it's
that's the one
actually
we use, but
on
the
our favorite thing
11.5
page.
is enough to fit a bag.
Let me paste
So-
that.
We also like adjusted our cabinets so that they would fit the bigger ones.
Exactly that size,
but
yeah.
not everybody has to have the big one. You can get a big one for chocolate, maybe.
Sylvia says good morning. Swong says good morning, your friend Nancy. I hope I'm enjoying the rain here too. Nice.
Yay!
SB says good morning, everyone. Gigi says good morning. Mary says good morning. I made lemon keto chow pudding this morning. It's chilling in the
Nice.
fridge.
That sounds amazing.
Rachel says good morning, Bears. Hi,
Hi,
y'all. Let's see. S. McCabe says good morning. Suzanne is here. Kim says the rain keeps missing Southern Oregon. That's annoying. But you have all those redwoods there, right? Mm-hmm. Mike says good morning. Let's see. Cute Life Granny here says here from 2KK. GGB says hey all. Lori says I made steamed eggs in the Instant Pot with 4 eggs, 2 tablespoons of keto chow, some vanilla extract and a tiny bit of sweetener. Steamed 11 minutes on low pressure. Delicious. Yeah, like you just put all of that in there and then steamed it. I mean, okay. Or you steamed the eggs and then you were gonna mix them up. Anyway, Lori says new to the show and chow. Looking forward to both. Well, welcome.
Thank you. So glad you're here and said hello.
Pamela is here from Somas, California. That sounds like a made-up name.
No,
Come on.
No, it's not. How are you?
Riz says good morning, sunny but cold from sunny but cold Ohio. So this weekend we did do the scuba diving.
Yeah.
We actually got done like way earlier than expected.
Yeah,
We're
I
supposed to
think
go
we
from
just
10
wrote
to
down the
4.
time wrong. I think it was probably
Maybe.
supposed to be from 10 to 2.
Yeah.
So we were excited when it was done, and we were exhausted because
I
every
was
time we do
so
scuba, we're exhausted.
But I did go to the store. I bought new cartridges for the faucets. Mm-hmm. And then I went to Sam's Club and bought a whole bunch of food.
Yep.
And then I went to Walmart and got a little teeny bit of food, mostly eggs. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we had a good weekend.
Yeah, it was good. I got some sleep yesterday, so that made me happy.
I woke up at 5:30, just like I always do.
Yep. I realized that I'm doing the time change every single week, and I need to quit that.
Oh.
Because at the beginning of the week, I'm like 7 hours, 6.5, 6, 5. What? I'm like, by the time Friday comes, I feel like a zombie, and
Yeah.
I'm just so tired.
You were super tired on Friday.
I was really having a hard time. So I think I need to just really focus on getting to bed earlier. So I told my daughter last night, she's like, come help me fold laundry. And I'm like, I'm going to bed at 8:30. I'm out, like, I'm sorry, you have 9 minutes. So I went downstairs and we folded her laundry for 9 minutes and then I left.
Yep. And then I had gotten new controllers for the Switch because the old ones had so much drift, it was crazy.
Oh, okay.
And we tested those out really quick
Yep.
for 11 minutes, in case you
11
wanted
minutes.
to know.
I have some words to say. Do you want to get a couple
Hold
comments
on.
real
Yeah,
fast?
let's get the comments. Ebony says, hey, they're excited to try Keto Chow this week for the first time. Carrie washed his car on Saturday. It's going to get rained on. Oh, it got rained on and got pollen on it. They're getting rain on Wednesday. Our rain. Rhonda's here, says, good morning, Bears and Chow fam. Tomorrow will be a
morning.
week since I posted the favorite flavor.
Oh, yes.
Decided I will compile the results and post them.
Right. Okay, so speaking of that post, that's actually what I was going to talk about today. So Rhonda posted, what's everybody's favorite flavor? If we were going to only keep one flavor, what would it be? And she had like 300 people responding. This is on the
Wow.
Facebook support group, right? And one of the persons that responded was someone who had never tried Keto Chow before, I assume, because he said, I'm not going to buy this until Chris and Miriam show that it works or something like that. Like,
Okay.
so he was saying that you guys are fat. It sucks to be you. I'm not going to buy anything from you because you're showing me that it's not,
Okay.
right? So of course I got upset. I was upset last week about it for a long time. And Chris was like, just delete it. It's fine.
I deleted it and banned him from the group.
And it was
Easy as that.
fine. Like, and I shouldn't let that get to me because I know I need to lose weight. Why do you think I'm on this journey? Because I'm trying to get better and healthier. And yes, I have gained quite a bit of weight. And everything that I lost when we started keto, I've gained back and more. And it's interesting because I keep saying, well, he doesn't know what I'm dealing with right now. He doesn't know what my challenges are. He doesn't know what my kids are going through. He doesn't know what my health problems are. Like, how does he have the right to tell me that I'm stupid and fat or whatever? Like, why am I letting this get to me? So today I was reading this cute little book of wisdom for exquisite ladies, right? Do not, I repeat, do not allow anyone to sit high and look low to judge you. Everyone has a chapter in their life they don't read out loud. And I thought, you know what? I don't see his chapter. He may be able to see my chapter of not the bestness, but who cares? It's fine. I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. And that's another thing too, like you're in your home eating the food that you choose to eat in your home. Nobody outside of your home has to say what you can eat or what you can't eat. And if you're choosing to do keto, your work people don't have to have an opinion about that. You can just say, go away. I don't know, was that helpful?
Yep. Okay. Mary says, y'all can have our weather. We have snow 7 weekends. Yes, send it here. We want it.
Yeah, we need it.
Let's see. Yep, Dennis says, Steve from Series Keto posted a great pep talk
Oh, that's
today.
nice. I'll go watch it.
Mary says, you don't get your eggs at Sam's? Is the price point better? I actually got 5 dozen eggs at Sam's Club. The problem with the ones at Sam's Club is they're the larger eggs, and so they do actually cost more. So I got 5 dozen eggs there, and then I got 3 18 packs at Walmart. Yeah. They are a little bit less expensive.
And we used
at Walmart.
Most of them.
We used, almost all 3 of those dozen and 18 count.
Yep.
The 5 dozen eggs. We could actually split those up into the
into the cartons.
Containers.
Those are easier.
Yeah.
So I used all of our home chicken eggs and a few of the store-bought eggs for waffles for dinner. Chaffles. Yep. And I probably made like 6 batches or something. Yeah. So there's a few left in the fridge, but with the 8 of us, that's a lot. And our kids are teenagers, and so they just really blow through stuff. So anyway, I made that. That was part of the eggs, and then we did probably 3 dozen or more eggs for a family dinner. Maybe.
Oh, because we did deviled eggs.
Yeah, for deviled eggs.
I did 2 18s.
Oh, okay. So close to 3 dozen.
Yep. Well, it was 3 dozen, but then you split those in half.
And then there are a lot more.
So it's 6 dozen.
And we got these little containers. Holly found them at like the grocery store. They're like Tupperware containers, but they have the little egg sections.
Rubbermaid.
They're Rubbermaid.
Yeah.
They're not the cutest,
they hold
but
15 deviled eggs each.
Yeah, they really travel
really well.
So I like them.
15. That was 60. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold 60 of them. Anyway, Betsy says, I think I came up with a good coffee hack flavor. I combined caramel macchiato, cookies and cream, and mocha, and used coffee as the liquid. Made 3 creamies. Yeah.
Nice. How fun.
Marquez says, it is a small pack to start. Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. Floyd says, Chris, why are you buying eggs at Walmart? Your chicken's not laying. Oh, they lay. They just don't lay enough.
We just eat them faster than they can lay.
For our 8 people, we would need a flock of maybe 20 chickens.
5 a day.
The problem is, the funny thing is, we go through these waves where the chicken eggs build up in the fridge.
And then we eat them all.
And then we blow them away.
At one time. Because we don't always eat eggs every day.
Yep.
I would like to eat eggs every day.
Rita says you can send your controllers back to Nintendo and they fix them for free. These are actually the
cool.
A-Power Pro controllers.
Okay.
And it's a known problem.
And we've had them for a while.
Yep. Dorothy says, sounds awesome. Maria says, crack the eggs into a measuring cup and add equal amounts of liquid. Use water. Whisk with the Keto Chow and sweeteners, and I strain into my glass dish.
Oh, that's great.
Lisa says, I had a lot of creamies this weekend to soothe my sore throat.
Oh, I'm sorry you have a sore throat, Lisa.
Well, this is the Switch Joy-Cons are way too flimsy. Ebony says, so rude. Yes, it was.
I know.
Les says, I tried my Keto Chow with some added egg white protein powder this weekend. It did change the flavor a teeny tiny bit, but it was amazingly delicious. GGB says, good man, Chris, right?
Good job.
Key Life Grind says he doesn't have the right to judge you. And it is funny. What we always, put out, what everybody puts out on social media is, again, a very filtered version of their life.
Yeah.
And it is funny how critical people can be even of that when they aren't revealing anything about themselves. Yeah. So, whatever.
It's true.
Haters going to hate. Because
if you guys saw what I was really like, you'd see a lot more crying.
Oh, Maria says, then you cover it with foil, put put the trivet in the pot with 2 cups of water and cook. Eat hot or like,
Nice.
so it sounds like you're making the custard.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Andrea says, I saw that comment and started and deleted a response several times because I got mad and defensive. Thank you. I think you're both amazing.
So sweet. Thank you.
And Miriam, wow, stunning. I think she likes your hair. Sabrina says, woohoo, a month of Keto Chow and down a pant size.
Yes, Sabrina.
SB says,
proud of you.
hubby bought an Oculus for me, and I'm so sore from hours of Beat
Right?
Saber. So much fun and a great week workout. There's a lady on YouTube called Nasy, Nasy. She has purple hair. She does a lot of Beat Saber stuff, and she recently published a video where she's comparing the different Beat Saber song packs. And she said that one of the better ones was Imagine Dragons.
Yes,
and
it's
Miriam
really
agrees.
fun. I've played it a bunch of times. The nice thing about the Oculus is we made a place for it on the table because it was just going to be part of our lives for a while.
On the sofa table.
On the sofa table
With a
in
stand.
the living room, right? And
There's just a big rug.
we can just go, I can just go over and put it on and then do it for 15 minutes. And then I can just put it away. Like I just can use it for a de-stressor. I can move around a little bit, and I can't do it for super long because my feet start to hurt after a while. But it's really nice to just kind of chill out, play.
Kate says, hurt people. Disregard
Yeah.
the insensitive
I guess
person.
that's true, yeah.
Renna says, thanks, Miriam. Those kind of comments stay with me, too. Good perspective. Alan says, people can be so inconsiderate of others. Stay positive and be kind. Alan says, some people can be so mean. Nobody knows where you are in your journey. I'm chubby, but what people may not know is that I've worked hard to lose 140 pounds.
Yeah.
You're so beautiful, Miriam.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jen says, don't take that criticism for people who aren't being brave with their own lives. Oh, Brene Brown. That's a good
Oh, cool.
Shauna says, that passage is perfect, Miriam. You're beautiful inside and out.
Thank you.
Sandra says, I'm sorry that someone chose to be so unkind, downright mean. Betsy says, Miriam, you have all of us who love and appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Kim says, so true, Miriam. No one knows except us. Rhonda says, that was mean. So glad I didn't see it. My mother always says that if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That was
Yeah.
Thumper's father who said that.
Yeah, but I think that they both said it.
It's true. Dorleen says, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. I think you two are wonderful.
Thank
Let's
you.
see. Shauna says, I have plenty more to lose. What people don't see is no medication,
Yeah.
moving forward, happier.
Yeah.
I actually thought about that yesterday. We were at church, and a lady was in our neighborhood was talking about the 11 surgeries that she's had to have on her knees.
12. Oh, not even on her knees. She had multiple surgeries for multiple reasons. She's one of
And
my buddies.
I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm not where I want to be in my health journey. But compared to where I could be, my body is doing really good. It's doing what I need it to, and I'm really grateful for where I am. I'm still going to work on improving, but and this hospital was such a nice place before they started letting all the sick people in.
Yeah, what the heck?
We also joke around at church that it's not a place for perfect people. It's a place for people who need help.
Yep.
So keto isn't a place for people who are at the end of their journey. No, there's a reason we do Keto Chow. Anyway, Betsy says, I wonder, do eggs go up on Easter or down? Usually they go down on Easter. The problem is there's a avian flu going around that has wiped out like massive swaths of the egg-laying population.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they
If
don't
the
go
price
a
goes
lot
up.
higher before coming down.
Bummer.
They are able to replenish the flocks rather quickly, but anyway, Sylvie says, I found out if I go to bed at 8:30, I will sleep 7 to 8 hours at night. If I go to bed later, I will only sleep 5 to 6.
That's what I'm doing.
It's kind of like you wake up at the same time no matter what.
Yeah.
But
I don't
see.
want to wake up that early, but I do it because I'm sacrificing for my people.
yeah. Red Wine says, no pasture, no pasture-raised eggs. Oh my goodness. Well, we still have a lot. And it's not that they're pasture-raised, it's their backyard raised.
They're suburban, backyard raised. They poop all over the sidewalk.
Yes, Chris blocked him like a 2022 Oscar rock. Not condoning violence, but a great sport of your. I didn't see that at all. For any of you
We've
who
been talking
don't know
about
what
it
we're
all
talking
morning.
about, apparently Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. And we had a lot of discussion going around the office as to whether it was a publicity stunt just to get people talking about the Oscars again, because nobody watches it.
Maybe.
Anyway, Let's see. April's here. Says good morning. Happy Monday. Sean says my mom is doing well. So proud of her.
Oh, good.
Cheryl
I'm
says
so
my local
glad.
dollar store sells a nice container to store deviled eggs. I make those every week for my husband's breakfast.
Oh,
We
that
had
sounds
one that was
amazing.
circular, which worked okay.
Yeah.
But this stores them a lot more dense,
Yeah.
and it stacks multiple ones
Well,
on top
and
of
they
it.
have it has a lid. The other one didn't have a lid, and then it's like.
Well, it had a lid.
It was like a cake.
It was a cake
It was a
carrying
cake
thing.
carrier, and you could turn it over, and it had eggs. I actually have one that's a square one, that has egg sections that is ice cubes, or ice.
Like
that I
ice
can
trays.
put in the freezer, and then I pull it out, and then you can put the eggs in that, and then it'll stay cold.
Okay.
But it's just never
yes,
as
I
many
remember that
eggs
one.
as we need.
Nope.
So we always just keep using those other ones, which is fine.
Suzanne says my new treat in the morning is a heaping teaspoon of caramel macchiato Keto Chow, 1 part of butter in my coffee. I'm becoming
Nice.
addicted.
Oh, nice, Suzanne. Thanks
Rhonda
for
says
sharing.
also Miriam, you're a fox. Hey, you watch out, young lady.
Thank you.
Those are my first thoughts when I met you. Rodine says, but you have to have pasture raised. No. Just ask everyone and we'll tell you.
That's
yeah,
true.
that's the whole thing with when people talk about, oh my gosh. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole very much, but the cheapest eggs and the cheapest beef
Are still better
is still better
than no eggs or no beef.
than anything made with wheat and sugar and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's just like orders of magnitude better for you. Conventional eggs are still absolutely wonderful. And you don't need organic stuff to be healthy. Organic does not mean more nutrient dense. Mm-hmm. Organic means that they complied with the legal minimums for getting that label added to their stuff. Sometimes it means even less than that. But I'm going to stop because otherwise I'm just going to go. We're way too behind on comments anyway. Blaine says, greetings, Keto Warrior. Never let those guys get you down. Bessie says, I just heard Dr. Berg said to make bay leaf tea for sore throats.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Karen's here. Great to catch you live. First time. Welcome.
Hi, Karen, glad you're here.
Chris says, hugs, Miriam. You're amazing and we love you. Don't take a troll's comment personally.
I know.
It's probably some overweight dude living in his parents' basement.
Maybe.
Dorothy says, I do the steamed pudding in a stainless steel bowl and put a covered boiling pan of water. I don't have much counter room, so Instant Pot would take up a whole area left on the counter. Yeah, probably. Kilo Life Granny says, yeah, the problem is anonymity encourages meanness. Yes,
Yeah,
it
because
does.
you don't have any, what's it called? Accountability.
Yeah.
People don't know who you are.
GGB says, Facebook is the highlights and real life is the bloopers. We got you, Miriam.
Thank you.
Bluetooth says, I love Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, it's a great song pack. And the cool thing is it has like different moves than what is you've already learned. So it's like totally different. So
Sherry says, we call that the thumper rule in our house. Floyd says, I'm very sad that was said, Miriam. Unfortunately, that is why I deleted Facebook. Negative things I was seeing bummed me out.
yeah.
Let's see. Kathy says, don't let anyone rain on your parade. You're both amazing and we love you.
Thank you.
Matt says, went off the keto rails for my birthday yesterday, but I'm getting right back on track today and not letting it ruin my week. Yep, just act like it never happened.
Did we sing to you? How about we do it now?
1, 2, 5. Happy birthday to you yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matt. Happy birthday to you. Jujubi says, I'm obese category 1 and it sucks, but I'm not category 3 obese. My life goal is to be overweight.
Nice.
You often see that people are like, I'm fat. I'm overweight. And people are like, you're like, but I didn't used to be. It used to be worse. Susan says, and they use the incorrect double negative in Bambi. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything at all. Yeah.
That's right.
In Spanish, double negatives work. It doesn't work in the English.
Well, he was a kid. That was the point.
Yeah. Meg says, I track my macros carefully, but I still have not been able to get to my goal weight. My body seems to think my healthy weight is 5 pounds more than I want.
That's
Go
okay.
figure. It happens. GGB says, meh, the avian flu happens every year. If they make it a big deal, I call BS on Big Brother. Off my soapbox now. Sean says, keto journey, and the end of the journey is death. Embrace the journey. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we don't want to be in.
Rick Wynn says, I'm getting my eggs from a local farmer. He says the avian flu shouldn't affect him, so I'm happy.
Nice.
Yeah, and our chickens, I don't even worry about salmonella or anything like that because they're not exposed to other chickens.
Yep.
Mary says, no, it was real, tears and all. Let's see. Q Life Granny says, if it had to be a publicity stunt, or else Chris would sue the pants off Will.
Yeah, I guess we'll hear about that.
Did you see that Wendy and Harry are going to have a Keto Chow challenge for April? 3 a day,
Yes.
and adding beef, butter, bacon, and eggs only meal. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
Jab for ISU says, I don't think Will Smith would ruin his reputation to say the Oscars, but...
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see. GGB says the atrocity was that we don't talk about Bruno. Way worse than the Will Smith drama. I'm downright offended for a Disney song to be so jacked up we don't curse and use vulgar talk in Disney songs. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't do it. Oh, Mary says off stage too. He was pretty mad. Brendan says no egg snobs allowed. Oh, you can be an egg snob. Yep. Here's the thing. It's like grass-fed butter or grass-fed beef. If you prefer the flavor,
yep, and can afford it,
and
right ahead.
and you want to do it, please feel free to do it. But don't feel like your dietary choices are inferior because you're not buying that. Mm-hmm. That's actually one of the things that Dr. Peter Ballerstedt talks about pretty extensively, is that a lot of those things don't mean what you think it means, like grass-fed beef. Chidox says Miriam is a fox, and that's what the fox says. I thought the fox said, oh man, now we'll never find it.
Yeah.
From, Dora the Explorer. Lashana says, salute, Chris and Miriam. Jare is here. Let's see. GGB says, Miriam, I stop. Collaborate and listen, right? Yes. Betsy says, ooh, more nutrient dense. Makes sense. Red Wine says, ha, I got you going. Minerva.
You could tell he was kidding.
I know. Minerva says, I wanted to restart Keto Chow, but I found a bunch had expired.
Oh,
it didn't expire. It's past the best buy date. Now, fun fact.
If you want to still use that, you can, as long as you don't use it for all of your meals, because you want to make sure you get enough vitamins.
So we have a cupboard full of Keto Chow, and almost all of it is past the best buy date, supposed to have been thrown away. It accidentally fell into my car.
Whoops.
Yep. So we use that because we only had the test done for a 2-year shelf life stamped on the thing. We're actually in the middle of a 3-year shelf life study. It may even go longer than that because the packaging that we use, the foil packaging, is exceptionally effective at keeping out oxygen, which is the problem.
Yep.
And past the best buy date, the problem is that the vitamins, we can't guarantee that there's as much of the vitamins in there as it says on the thing. So I actually wouldn't worry about it, me personally. But if you search for Keto Chow best by date, you'll find an FAQ that goes into rather exhaustive detail about that.
Yeah, exhaustive.
Shauna says, I woke up with a headache. Mag straw drops, Keto Chow, no more headache.
Nice.
I woke up with a headache at 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jerry says I had some, and it was because I was dehydrated. Anyway, Jerry says I had someone comment on one of my videos that keto is not working for me.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That hurts.
And it's so hard to get past that. Yeah, they don't know.
What's going on inside your body? They don't know.
I always, it's very simple. You don't have to give someone else a forum to share their hateful talk.
I know, but it still hurts sometimes.
You block them.
That's what I'm saying.
And you remove the comment and you move on.
Yeah.
Sandra says,
unlike me, who can't.
Sandra says, I did not need to lose any weight at all. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I use the keto diet to make, or Keto Chow to make ice cream treats for myself and make a serving, put in individual freezer containers to try and get creative with different mixes, different flavors. It's such a blessing to me. That's fantastic.
Sandra, I'm so happy you said that. Thank you for sharing that.
Dorothy says, yeah, lately I've been doing the egg pudding with Keto Chow, strawberry today. I forgot to get some of that this morning.
Yeah.
I have 3 more bananas at home.
Yeah, and they were in the way. I was trying to put stuff in the fridge yesterday.
Carrie says, I get the 36 count eggs all the time, and they last about 2 weeks since I go through eggs.
Perfect.
3 eggs a day.
Perfect.
Jujubee says, they let Meg the Stallion rap in the middle of so many inappropriate words. Oh, really?
Oh.
Look, see, news to me.
We didn't watch
Shauna says, I enjoy the eggs I get from a local farm, partly because they deliver. Oh, nice.
Heck yes.
Carrie says, as I've worked in retail the longest time, I really had the dates that are on package that people think is an expiration date. Yeah, yep. There you go. Dorothy says I do about 3 to 4 eggs a day also. I've been buying the 5 dozen boxes.
Nice.
I use the 12 eggs for egg keto chow pudding, so that
yes.
lasts me about 3 or 4 days if I only eat one of them a day.
Nice.
Jerry says I used tomato basil that was past expiry date from last year just this week. No issues whatsoever. Great for taco guts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're having that for
we
dinner.
made taco guts
tonight.
yesterday. So we got home from church and I cooked a 10-pound chub of ground beef
Yeah.
that I bought on Saturday. So
Yeah.
speaking of letting it go, so on Friday and most of Saturday,
Yes.
the only thing that I could think of was the fact that I got banned from the keto subreddit.
Yeah, he couldn't sleep.
Because I was thinking of what I could say and what I could say. I replied to the mod that had banned me. And I said, hey, can you help me understand this? Because they said, hey, 99% of what you post is just about Keto Chow. And I'm like, no, it's not. So I actually looked it up and did an analysis just before the live stream on Saturday. And yeah, 40% of what I wrote had nothing to do with Keto Chow at all. It was things like, no, you don't need to worry about eating too much protein because gluconeogenesis is demand driven and the glycerol can do it too. Here's Dr. Ben Bickman talking about it, things like that. 40% of what I had posted on Reddit, on the keto Reddit in the last year was me answering direct questions about Keto Chow, like, is Keto Chow available in Europe? Or how do you make Keto Chow less salty? Things like that. And 4 posts, I guess, could have been termed self-promotion. Somebody wanted to know where you can get the Elite tablets.
Oh, yes.
And I said, so those are the Keto Chow electrolyte tablets. You can get them here. And that was the specific thing that got me banned.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
so
that.
I messaged the mod back and I said, hey, once he said that's why you got banned, I said, okay, I can understand that and I can respect that. I'm sorry for making your weekend less enjoyable. If there's anything I personally can do to help you in anything in the future, please do let me know. And I do want to let you know that now in Reddit, people can make what are called throwaway accounts. It's just an anonymous account that you're only going to use for once to post something that you don't want tied to your actual account.
Okay.
And making a throwaway account so that you can subvert a ban that's permaban stuff. It's called breaking Reddit. So I told him, I said, I just want to let you know that I do not have any throwaway accounts. And if you see someone commenting and you think it might be me, it's not. I just want to make... And at that point, I was able to...
Take it out of your brain.
And it's done.
Rest
And
it.
I moved on. So.
Yep. But sometimes it's hard to move on. That's what I'm saying. It's hard sometimes.
Okay, and I'm done monologuing. Mary says, Miriam, a stranger who doesn't know your story, their opinion counts for nothing.
Yep. They don't live in my house.
Jerry says, the comment made me laugh. I lose 50 pounds, but it's not working. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Good for you. I'm glad you laughed about it. 'Cause I was kind of ornery.
Rhonda says, oh my Lord, finally tried my raspberry cheesecake based on people raving about it on the survey,
Nice.
and it's delicious. Who knew?
Yes.
Miriam did.
I like raspberry cheesecake.
GGB says, question time. My A1C is the lowest ever recently, 5.2. Wow.
Oh, nice.
But my AM fasting glucose is 70 some days, 143 in others.
Oh.
Yet that is the dawn phenomenon. I would not worry about that at all. That's your body waking up and going, okay, let's get
some
going.
sugar in there to get yourself up.
Turns out you can accomplish the same thing by teaching a teenager how to drive.
Yeah. You could do that.
Yeah. Rhea says, I like to tell people I'm not where I want to be. However, I'm also not where I used to be.
That's right.
I go forward is much better than being stuck moving backwards.
Yep.
Oh, Len says Keto Chow is coming today. Jerry says the Oscars. Who cares? It's an award show for entitled elites. Yes, I love movies. No, I don't really care. So I thought it was funny that I watched the honest trailer for the Oscars, and I had not seen any of the movies that were up for Best Picture except for Dune.
Yeah. Who won Best Picture?
I have no idea who won. It was probably not Dune though.
Probably not. Because
There was
confusing
apparently
unless
a
you read the book.
3-hour Japanese movie where a guy's listening to a recording of his dead wife as he drives around.
Oh, that's so sad.
That was up for Best Picture.
Okay.
I don't know. Shauna says Breaking Reddit. Breaking Bad.
Yep.
Then he says, I'm drinking my coffee with raspberry cheesecake as my creamer. It's delicious. GGB says 143 isn't too high then. That worried me. I thought it was like 120 max. And again, it all depends. What's high for you? If it comes right back down, and if your A1C isn't super high, I wouldn't be personally too worried about it.
You can look up Dr. Berry, Dr. Siwas. They probably have videos on the dawn phenomenon.
Yep.
So I would look those up and see what they say. You can definitely talk to your doctor and see if that seems too high. Also, if you're eating late at night, that may be causing it to come up faster.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah,
if your blood sugar is better the rest of the day, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Minerva and said that CODA won.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sure it did.
It's funny because I used to make fun of my
it.
mom because she never watched any movies and she never did anything fun and she wanted a purse for her birthday. I'm like, that's stupid. Now I'm like, I don't watch any movies and I want a purse for my birthday. Like, what happened?
And I don't like dramas. I like laser movies, and I like
you like drama.
funny movies.
You like apocalyptic movies, which
That's
are
not a drama. That's a laser
they're
movie.
Pretty dramatic.
Well, they're dramatic, but I do like post-apocalyptic stuff.
A lot. He likes it a lot.
Michelle says late, but my first for real life. Seriously, I love you too.
Oh,
What
so
I
glad
really
you're
like
here.
is derelict buildings.
Yeah, you
It
do.
fascinates me to think of the stories that must have been involved. It's like someone's life was doing this.
Yeah.
Like I'll be just standing on the side of the road and there'll be like some stuff, like an old, what's it called? Oh my gosh, an old, not gutter. What do they put water down? Canal. Not a canal, smaller thing. Ditch. Like it's an old ditch with
River?
a broken stuff in it. And they'll be like, somebody dug this. Somebody did that.
Yeah.
This was somebody's life. They spent hours working on that. And it fascinates me.
I think you should take me to see some of those old castles in England.
Be like Susan and go to Ireland.
Okay.
That's where Dude Dad's wife wants to go.
Let's go. We can find somewhere to scuba dive when we get there.
No, we're not going scuba diving in Ireland. Radical Geeks says CODA is worth a watch. It's good but emotional. Debbie says dropping in and say hi all. Not sure how much I will be here for the next few days or weeks. Busy dealing with stuff along with being crazy.
Yep. And that's okay. You need to deal with your stuff. That's okay.
GB says 70 some days and 143. Others seems odd. Those doctors talking about, but never such a big spread. See, for me, high blood sugar is like 200 or something like that. Leanne says,
have you ever had 200? I've never had.
I think I've had 200. Well, actually, no, I don't think I ever
I
have.
don't think I've seen that. Which
I've
means
never
our
gotten that
pancreases
high.
are probably
Even when
working.
I've deliberately eaten sugary stuff and then tested. Let's see. Joe Ray says, that's dumb they banned you. Sounds like you answered a direct question. You would think these groups are for helping people, which you clearly do. And again, now, see, I understand that they're trying to regulate their community and keep people from making it a commercial thing.
And they probably had somebody tattletale on you.
Yeah. And
you got to make people happy sometimes.
Again, moved on. GB said, talking to Shauna. Shauna says, Chris, I loved watching Discovery Plus. Has tons of abandoned building shows. And says, I was in the birthing room of Mary Queen of Scots in Edinburgh, Scotland. That's cool.
How cool is that?
GB says, I just massively overflowed coffee out on top of my maker.
Whoops.
Older Pennsylvania says, I have spent lots of times in the mudlarking and bottle dump and heavy and metal detecting channels. Down the rabbit hole I went.
That's funny.
That's really funny. Okay, well, we gotta get going.
Yeah,
we have
we're gonna
some.
have a day today.
We have some stuff we need to do. I've got some caramel macchiato to
Keto
mess around
Salt
with it.
Lake.
Okay, well, you all have a fantastic day, and yeah.
We appreciate you.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.